Okay. Hello, and thanks for joining me. We are at the Cineporto Emilia-Romagna. We're about 5 kilometers from the Ferrari factory, and we're here for a very private reveal of this car. This is the all-new Ferrari Amalfi. It's the replacement for the Roma, which debuted in early 2020. And this car is set to be revealed to the world on July the 2nd. Today is actually June the 23rd, so we're more than a week ahead of the world reveal, so I can't say anything about this car until the date of the reveal. Well, I can now, but you won't see it until July the 2nd. So, what is this car? This is an evolution of Ferrari's Grand Touring concept, seeing as it fills in the wheel tracks of the Roma. It's an evolution of the previous car rather than a complete brand new clean sheet design. But as you can see, it's a very heavy evolution. So stylistically, it's a clear step forward. There's some very distinct characteristics which distinguish this car from the previous one. So no one will mistake this car for a Roma. So straight off the bat, you can see that the sort of rather unusual perforated grille of the Roma is gone, which I think is a good thing. And here you have a much cleaner and I think a more aggressive design. You have a sort of a visor treatment, which is kind of similar to the 12 Cilindri, whereby these headlights are sort of concealed within this slit light opening under this visor. And then, of course, you have this very open-mouthed grille here and an aggressive spoiler and splitter. And Ferrari has done a lot of work on the aero with this car. So even the floor has been designed to optimize airflow. And of course, cooling is a priority as well. So this car is a lot more aerodynamically efficient than the predecessor car. And I think a much cleaner design, as we'll see in a second as we take a walk around the car. So yeah, the front, as I've described, is quite a step forward. I think that is probably the most changed element of this car. But as with the Roma, you have sort of very classic GT proportions. So you have a long snout, a short tail, and then the sort of fighter plane cockpit. So you have very high shoulder line, and then a sort of a very narrow glass house. So I think it makes for a beautiful profile. I think it's probably one of the nicest looking GT cars on the market right now. Ferrari hasn't gone too crazy with the rims. You have 20-inch forged alloys with this, of course, housing carbon ceramic discs. And this is in the interest of preserving ride quality, because if you stick 21s or larger, then obviously you compromise ride quality. Incidentally, there is an optional lift feature as well, which lifts the front by, I think, 30 or 40 millimeters. That's an option. And dimensionally, it is similar to the old car. So it's just under 4.7 meters long, 4.66 to be precise. And weight, in terms of weight, it's, I think, 1,470 kilos dry weight. And under that engine bay, which I will get to shortly, is an evolution of the F154 90-degree V8 that was in the Roma, 640 horsepower and 760 newton meters. But we'll get into that in a second. So moving around to the side, as you can see, there's this sort of subtle character line which flows all the way down the side of the car. Very broad shoulders, but beautifully curvaceous. So there's nothing clumsy about or out of place in terms of the stylistic details of this car. I think it's all flows quite cohesively, and it, to my eye, it gels quite nicely. I don't see anything about this car that's jarring to my eye, which was the case a little bit with the Roma, because the only thing I didn't like with the Roma was that perforated grille, so thankfully that's gone. And moving around to the back, As you can see, like with the front, the tail lights are housed within this sort of slit-like opening here. And this is an extension of basically this character line which flows down the side. And then you have on top this active wing, which has three settings. There's a low drag setting, a medium downforce, and a high downforce. The high downforce setting only deploys under hard braking or heavy cornering loads. So on the straight, it stays in a lower setting to minimize drag. And in its sort of most aggressive setting, the high downforce setting, it generates 110 kilograms of downforce. So quite substantial. And also the rear diffuser has been completely redesigned, also in the interests of low drag and maximum downforce. So very aggressive setup, which actually I think it contrasts. There's quite a nice contrast there because you have this sort of very pure and classical sort of design up top, but then this sort of very cutting edge and almost motorsport inspired lower section. So there you have it. For now, Ferrari has revealed only the coupe variant, but as with the Roma, no doubt there will be a convertible also in due course. As always with the Ferrari, you get a beautiful engine base. So you don't just get a mass of black plastic covering everything. It's a work of art. So you have these lovely red inlet manifold covers. 3855cc 90-degree V8 with a flat plane crank. So new for this engine, although it's an evolution of the predecessor engine in the Roma. You have new lightweight camshafts, which are 1.3 kilograms lighter. The engine block also has been redesigned. It's 1 kilo lighter than before. And also the management system for the turbochargers is new. So you get 640 horsepower, 760 Newton meters, and it revs to 7,600 Newton meters. There's a 8-speed dual clutch automatic, which is pretty much the same unit you'd find in the Puro Sangue, for example. And also new is a brake-by-wire system, which also increases efficiency and also crisper modulation, especially as you get towards the ABS threshold. And the steering box has also been recalibrated, again in the interests of sort of greater, a more tactile feel. So as you can see, the engine is set well back, and then this is in the interests of 50-50 weight distribution. So yeah, there you have it. This is the heart of the all-new Ferrari. Okay. So inside as well, there's been quite a thorough evolution. So there's now a very pronounced twin cockpit design, whereby the driver and the passenger get their own sort of very individualized compartments. There's a new steering wheel, so the old haptic buttons, which I always hated, are gone. So now you actually have physical buttons, which are a lot better to use, more tactile, and also they're not as fiddly as the old haptic controls. And then you have this aluminium start button. And then you have 3 separate displays. So there's a 15.6-inch virtual instrument cluster. You have a 10.25-inch infotainment screen, touchscreen. And there's also a display for the passenger, which is 8.8 inches from memory. And that can display things like speeds, cornering G-loads, and so on and so forth. So the passenger also can be kept well entertained. And there is, actually it's quite spacious, even though it's a low car. There's a good amount of headroom. I'm not very tall, I'm only 1.72 meters, but I think anyone under, let's say, under 1 meter 90 should have no problems. As before, very tactile flat bottom steering wheel. with sort of part carbon fiber and part leather. And these this instrument cluster, incidentally, Ferrari describes it as a monolithic structure. So it incorporates also these angled vents, which is sort of quite neatly integrated. So I think it's sort of quite a nice piece of design. Very nice use of trim materials. So very excellent sculpted leather seats. Some good use of polished carbon fiber surfaces, but no doubt there will be endless scope for customization once the car is rolled out. So so I think interior-wise, it's a good step forward from the Roma. I particularly like the fact that the old haptic buttons are gone, because I thought they were horrible. So much better. So thumbs up for the interior. So there you have it, the all-new Ferrari Amalfi. It goes on sale in Q1 of 2026 in the European market, and timing for other markets I can't give you at this stage, but it should be somewhere around there, and pricing also yet to be revealed. But expect a slight increase on the Roma. That's what we would expect at this stage. So let us know what you think about the car. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Has Ferrari nailed the styling? I think they have, but I'd be interested to hear your comments. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.